Hello, 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 and welcome to the channel. I am Deanna Marie, and you are watching Handmade by Deanna Marie. Hope y'all doing good tonight. Let me reach over here. Didn't have my mask ready. So tonight, what we're gonna do is we're going to make a couple of necklaces. So we've got some open back bezels here, different shapes. I've gone ahead and mixed up the different resin. We're gonna do some interesting things, I hope. So let's start out. Now, what you have to do, remember, what you wanna do with your bezels, once you get them down onto your tape, is take a rolling pin or a stick or something and just press down, because you want to make sure that that you won't have any seepage. Now, there are also the bezels that the hook right here goes a different way, and those you have to kind of hang over in order to make sure that, again, you get a good seal. Okay. All right, so let's be creative. So let's start with our large one first. And let's start it out by doing a small layer of resin on the bottom. We'll just spread that out and make sure that it is all sealed. Okay. All right, so now let us use, well, you know what? I've got the different colored resins up. I was going to do a little bit of everything, so let's go ahead and drop some in here. Oh, sorry guys. Hope you can, yep, you can see me okay. All right. And let's use the black. Y'all, my cruise day is getting closer. So, yeah, I'm going on the Carnival Jubilee 8-day cruise. I'm very, very, very excited about going on this cruise. I'm so ready to just, go on my cruise and hang out. Oh, I'm not even telling y'all what colors I'm putting in here. So that was light orange, and then I did the black, and I showed you the red when we began. Now I'm gonna do the brown. So I am waiting on my son-in-law to get home so we can go drop the car off. I got the parts. So we're gonna drop the car off. The guy said if I drop the car off tonight, then it would be the first vehicle that they work on tomorrow. So, and they close at 2 tomorrow. The only place I have to go is church, and I can have someone pick me up or have the church come pick me up or watch church on TV. So we gonna see. Okay, so I'm gonna do this in a circle. All right, now I'm just gonna let that sit. We're just gonna let that sit, and then we're gonna go on to our next one. And I think this one, I'm going to pour I'm going to pour these together. So I'm gonna do these, go from the top and just pour them. Make sure I don't put my hand in that other one. All right. Gonna let those blend. I think I need a little bit more blue right there. One drop out. Very good. Now, you know what we're gonna do with that? We're gonna take a toothpick and I'm going to swirl that. Just kind of bring it up. There you go. Okay, our next one. Let's do this one. We're gonna use the green sparkles here. Ooh, let me stir this up. The sparkles up. Okay, so you know what? I need to do this a little differently. I'm going to put a layer of clear on here because those sparkles are heavy and they are going to drop to the bottom. And if they drop to the bottom on this tape, then that's going to give the piece a rough feel. So I'm just going to leave this like this for a minute. Okay. And then once I put curing over the rest of it, we'll cure all of it. All right, so here we go. We're going to put a layer here. And on this one, I'm going to take the blue okay, I'm going to take the blue. What did I do with that white? Y'all, what did I do with, oh, there it is. What did I do with the white? Okay, so I'm just going to put this in the middle. Then I'm going to take the white and I'm going to, oops, pops out with a bubble. I'm going to put the white in the negative spaces like that. Then I'm going to take my tool here and just drag it through. And a swirl. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. All right, so now let me see here. I think this time I'm going to do, let's do brown down here using the colored UV resin. Okay, and then let's use this green. And then I'm going to use this yellow. And I'm going to take the white and we're going to do a circle. All right, so I'm going to let these sit for a minute. I'm going to pop these bubbles. I'll put them under the curing machine, come back, and then we'll top it off and complete this one. And the rest of them will just be topped off. All right, so I've cured it enough so I can work on this one here. And then we'll put it back into the, under the light. So I need to mix this up because those crystals are heavy and they kind of sink to the bottom. So I need to mix that up there. Okay. I need to do the same thing for this one here, because I'm going to pour those in together. Okay. All right, so it's only going to take a couple of drops. It won't take a lot. I just want to be careful not to overfill. All right. Oh, that's pretty. That's lovely. Just lovely. Okay. Let me put these back under the machine. I twirl this, as you can see, and I also twirl that one. So, okay, going back under. All right, so I've taken them out and I've domed these four here. So basically with doming, all I'm doing is putting the clear resin on top of my decorated resin, and I'm just pushing it to the edge. Don't want it to overflow, but you want to push it to the edge. And doming gives your pieces such a lovely finish. You just want to make sure that you're going right to the edge and not over. Oh, those are going to be lovely. I can't wait. Now, when after I cure it on this side, I'm going to flip it and cure it on the other side. And then we'll pull it off, and then we'll dome the back side of it as well. So let me spritz it. Make sure we don't have any bubbles. See you in a minute. Alrighty, guys. Okay, so I have cured them on both sides now. So we're going to pull them off, and then we're going to dome the other side. So this one is so pretty. Oh, look at that. That's the back side. That's so pretty. Look at that. That is really pretty. Again, that's the back side. So we'll dome the back side with some clear resin. All right. Here's our next one. Okay. Oh, I like that. It has kind of a shimmer to it. That's the back side. And of course, we'll dome that as well. And the next one is our sparkly one, the one that we put the clear resin down first, and then we combine the sparkles. Look at that. That is really nice. And there's the back side. We will dome that. That doesn't necessarily need to be domed, but I probably will anyway. And then next, we have this one. Now I had a little bit of an over pour on this one, so I'll have to clean that up. But other than that, it turned out really pretty. Look at that, just the swirls of blue and white. Very nice. Okay. And then finally, this one. That's cute too. I like that. That's very pretty. And there's the back side. Oh, the back side is really interesting, isn't it? So this could be one of those you could wear either way. Don't you love dual jewelry? I love that. So I will dome that as well. Now, if you notice that I had the two sticks on the end, and that makes it much easier to handle and move them around. So, all right. Actually, I've never tried to reuse this tape before, but I did see somebody reuse it, so I'm going to try that. Okay, on our next set. All right, so now what I'm going to do is turn these over, and I'm going to dome them, which means I'm basically just going to put clear resin on top of them. like I did the front side. After I do that, I'll come back, I'll do that, cure it, come back, and I'll show you how I put the hardware on. All right, so they have been domed, been domed on both sides. It's just so very pretty. All right, so now I've got gold chains and the silver chains. I buy these, I bought some off Temu, I bought some off of Amazon, and then some off Alibaba. Does that sound Alibabi? I think that's right. So we've got two, I think we got 2 silver, no? Actually we have 1 silver and 3 gold, so I need to add another gold to this. It's so nice how they come packaged. They come packaged individually, and that's the same thing with the silver ones as well. You can always use those little packages for something else. So keep that in mind also. All right, so let's start with our one and only silver one. And what I do is I use 2 pliers when I do this. So we have the jump rings that we add. So we have the jump ring here that I'm going to include. I found out the best way to do it is you're going to attach, isn't that chain beautiful? Y'all look at that. Isn't that just a lovely chain? You can just wear that. This particular chain, you could actually just wear it by itself, right? But anyway, so I'm going to take the jump ring, and we're going to open it up at the seam. And when you open it up, you're going to twist it and not pull it apart. So where are you guys? There you go. When you open it, you're just going to twist it that way just to get enough. And in this case, we're going to put the chain in, and then we'll put our loop in that way, and then bring it back together. So we want to make sure that that seam meets. And there we have our necklace. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. All right, so here, this one is the rose gold or the bronze. And so for that one, I'm going to use a rope necklace. So once again, we're going to twist that apart. I'm going to go ahead and just put my rope in there like that. Then whichever side, in this case, whichever side you want to be the front side, you'll just put that on here like that and bring it together. And you want to make sure you're getting those seams together, because you don't want that to fall off. Now, what I've done in some cases is I'll take a dot of resin and put it on the seam. Just, you don't want to see it per se, but put it on the seam and put it under there, and just to make sure it stays sealed. You don't have to worry about it popping out. All right, so here we go with our gold. Okay, so once again, we're going to take, now when you're putting your things together, you want to consider if the individual may be right-handed or left-handed. Sometimes you can deal, sometimes you can't. All right, so now on this one, because the links will fit through, you can do that for any of them. I prefer just putting it on so it can rotate around. So we'll just take this one here, again, very pretty. And I went ahead and domed the back of that. And we will just go ahead and put that together. All right, so let me go ahead and finish these up. We'll come back and take a look at all of them. All right, my friends, there we have it. Aren't they pretty? So lovely. I really want to find some gold chains like these silver chains right here. These are more kind of brassy than gold, but they go with the pendants. They go with it just fine. So anyway, there you have it. Some really pretty pendants, necklaces made by yours truly. Thank you for hanging out and watching. I hope I shared something that you can use. Bye. See you next time.